Hello?
Can't handle the text.
This tech is off the fucking hook.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I was looking on the internet and I saw you were selling a mannequin.
I don't know. Tell me more.
You're not selling a mannequin?
No, I've recently sold some farms, but I can't think of one that I have listed right now.
Ah, shoot. It says Glen Eagles at the bottom of it.
That is a picture of a mannequin. That's a mannequin. Yes, I am selling that. Yes.
You're selling a picture of it or the actual mannequin?
The actual mannequin.
Okay, so I have a few questions about the mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
It looks here like it has a very nice feminine physique. Would you say that it has a nice bust?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's kind of flat-chested, actually.
Oh, boy. What would you say? Like C cups?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to need to know that information because this is not going to be a public mannequin anymore. This is going to be in my house.
Okay.
And I'm going to attach things to it, and you do the math.
You have to look at it, but it's probably not going to work for you because the mannequin is a promotional mannequin. And that they use, and it's actually made out of like a paper mache product.
Oh, so it would not support the weight of a man.
No.
If I were to lay on it from behind.
Wouldn't work. No. You have to keep looking.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and keep up the good. Well, if you get your hands on a hard one with a good,
I'm not.
smooth.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you.
What's going on?
How you feeling, man?
Great.
Welcome to Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Welcome to the Secret Podcast.
Top secret stuff going on over here.
Yeah.
Including the launch of a brand new podcast.
Oh my
Inaugural
God.
episode.
This is the very first episode. This is big time, dude.
History.
This is history. I give it 5 episodes. How about you?
5's a little ambitious. I think we'll
5
do.
is
I think we'll
ambitious.
fizzle out after 2.
I think we're gonna get a lot of bad reviews after 1.
Probably.
Maybe give it a shot again and realize that podcasting is not for us. But for now, this is it. Or this is the best. This is top 5 all time.
This could be exactly. It could be.
So we'll see.
But yeah, we're just gonna mess around, bust around, call some folks. I actually got a big meeting with Phil Gillis coming up pretty soon.
We got a telephone call with my dad here in a moment, and
about to get him fired up.
He doesn't even know about the secret podcast.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows about this. Let's fire up your pops.
I've heard some people have some questions. They can tell there's something great happening about the secret podcast, but nobody knows about it. So
keep it that way.
Let's get Phil Gillis on the line.
All right, let's pop him up.
Boy.
Hey, trying to get a hold of Shane Gillis, actually, ABA Financial Solutions.
Yeah, you looking for Shane Gillis?
Yeah, we thought this was Shane's number. He's got an outstanding debt with the city of Philadelphia. We're trying to settle on parking. It's expired PPA.
Yeah, he lives in Philadelphia. And this is his parents' house.
Oh, God. Okay. You know how we can get a hold of him? It's roughly about $3,400 we're trying to settle on. Outstanding parking tickets mostly.
Outstanding parking tickets for $3,400?
Yeah, they will, they kind of develop pretty quickly, and then once we take the debt over, we tack something on as a penalty and fee, so, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me see what I can do here. Hold on a second.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, he's going to be so mad.
You think he's going to call you?
I bet.
Oh, no.
Just play the waiting game.
He's going to get fired up and get you, dude.
Yeah, he gets so mad about fucking parking tickets. He handled that one well, though. I thought he was going to stick up for me when you were like $3,400, and he was like, for parking tickets?
I know. Well, I threw that interest rate stuff thing. Like, this is ridiculous. But he was like, all right, yeah, fuck him. Damn, dude.
Maybe I should just call him.
Maybe.
Like, what's going on?
Yo, dude, some guy called for you. Some guy did call for him.
All right.
Like, why do you have some guy calling for you, dude? You don't have my parking tickets for your parking tickets.
Fuck. Maybe this wasn't a good idea to fuck with this old man. I'm starting to regret this, dude. He's going to be pissed.
I can't believe Chris O'Connor called your dad.
Yeah. I'll call him right now. Be like, hey, they called you. Sorry about that. Here it is. Is it recording?
Hello?
Sos.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Well, some company just called me and said that their collection group and you owe them $3,400 for parking tickets.
What? I thought we paid that. I just paid those. Remember when I was at the house? I paid those.
Yeah. Hey, I gave them your cell phone number to talk to you.
Yeah, they called me, and I was wondering why you fucking sold me out.
I didn't sell you out.
You fucking sold me out. They wouldn't have been able to fucking contact me. I was fine.
You were fine, and it was continuing to escalate.
Dad, you're being a pussy about this. Come on.
Hey, Shane. You're dead.
I'm fucking with you, Phil.
Okay.
No, I mean the whole thing's fine. The fucking phone call was fake.
Really?
Yeah, that was Matt McCusker. He's sitting right next to me right now. He's being a dickhead too.
So you thought I was going to get all fired up at MFU and this and that?
Yeah, you did pretty well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Whoa.
You recorded this now, and this is going to go somewhere, right?
No. Well, yeah, it is. What do you think about Trump winning? We didn't get to talk about that. Now that I have you on, you're our first guest.
Am I?
You're the first guest we've ever had on our show.
Well, your fucking show's not going to last. Because that was idiotic.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. We thought you'd freak out. Now, you called me.
Just get done watching Price is Right and then have lunch and said, let's go fuck with my dad. So we did.
Well,
come up with something better.
That's true. You said you had a joke for me. You called me the other day and said that you had a joke that you thought I could use in my...
Timing is everything. That joke is when Trump was visiting Obama in the White House.
Is this going to be racist?
Absolutely.
Oh, shit. Well, let's hear it.
So their meeting was supposed to take place and last about 15 minutes.
What the... How fucking bored are you? How fucking bored are you that you're just on this fucking show right now?
I'm on your show right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, maybe you should fucking chill with the racism.
It's not really.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I want to give you, because people who listen to this are going to actually think you are racist, so you're not. Go ahead.
No. So what I was saying is, Trump was supposed to meet with Obama 2 days after the election.
Yeah.
Which he did. Supposed to last about 15 minutes. He was in there for an hour and a half. So after they talk about Obamacare and the, international things and building the wall, not building the wall, immigration, things like that, Obama pulls out his putter and starts putting on the carpet. And he says, I understand you're into golf. Trump says, well, yeah, in fact, I own a few courses. He says, well, I'd love to play. He says, well, boom.
Holy fuck, Dad. No. God damn it, Phil.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. You're going to get eaten alive on the internet for that.
Yeah. Don't.
I have to. This is the best thing we've come up with all day.
Don't.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know you're kidding. You're the best, and I'll see you this weekend. I'll be home. You can catch me and Matt McCusker at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone this weekend, this Friday and Saturday. Phil, what do you think of that?
This Friday and Saturday?
The Harrisburg Comedy Zone.
Let me get a large group of people together, and then you can go and say how you like to 69 with your dad.
All right, that's it. Great. That's the fucking end of this conversation. I'll talk to you later, Dad.
D.A.G.Z. Old man gave you the biz.
Yeah.
As usual.
He was not happy about that. That ending there, that what he referenced, the 69ing part. My dad's not a fucking pervert. That was me. He was referencing a joke I did.
In front of him.
In front of him.
Family and friends.
Family and friends while bombing. I tossed out this fucking Hail Mary at the end of it about what would you rather do? Would you rather get shot in the head or 69 with your dad?
Daddy-O did not like that.
And the old man and my mom, and they invited family friends.
The Osbournes?
The Osbournes were there. They got to watch their good friend's son flounder and then toss out a joke about, 69ing with their fucking friend.
Well, also the impending threat of a gun to the head makes it all that more violent and disturbing. It's like some weird Saw fantasy where now you got to like suck your way out of it.
Yeah, and
and the amplifier too is you both have to
finish.
Exactly. That's the horrific. That's more scarier than the gun.
You both have to finish, so this could take hours.
Yeah.
Hours straight of just you and your dad 69ing.
Just like sore necks and clenched jaws.
Yeah.
Both sounding like two old wives to each other, like, my neck's tired.
So I had a show in town in Harrisburg, and my parents were excited. They haven't seen me do stand-up in a while. They thought I moved to Philadelphia. They're like, man, he's really working on becoming a good stand-up comic. And then they got to watch me bomb for like 10 minutes and toss that one out. And the funny thing is everyone in the audience knew me. So it was all like my friends and shit from high school, and like they all knew my dad too. And they all knew he was sitting in the fucking front row, in the middle of the front row. And they just got to watch me say that and crumble. I crumbled on stage when I said it too. My mom yelled, and I thought it'd be funny to tell her to shut the fuck up.
So you told your mom to shut the fuck up, and you proceeded to implant the visual of you and your father 69 and in front of the Osbournes to the whole party.
Was fucking hilarious.
Did they drive home together?
I don't think.
That'd have been so funny if they just drove home in silence. Your parents and the Osbournes. Just like, you're just a good boy. You got a good boy.
Fucking Cats in the Cradle comes on the fucking radio. No, that was... I don't know. I think it's funny that they drove separate, because as soon as the Osbournes got in the car, they must have been like, holy fuck.
Something's wrong with that boy.
That kid is fucking weird.
It's a weird boy.
That is a weird dude.
I'm just imagining, I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but like, just like an older lady, a mature older lady with like one of those like blanket shirts, just like a blanket draped over and big costume jewelry, all excited to go out with her husband, Mr. Osbourne.
No, they're fucking pretty hip, actually.
Are they?
Yeah. They're a wealthy bunch, successful.
We do accept donations on the
Mrs.
cast.
Osbourne's always nice to me.
Really?
Like every time I see her, she like hugs me. She's like, Shane.
Oh man.
And now
I'm sure they don't care. That's the other thing. I wonder about that sometimes, but like they've heard horrible shit.
I think that's got to be the worst thing they've ever seen.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like,
I guess
as far
it's a different way of joking. People didn't joke about that back then.
Nobody jokes like that. People still don't. I say that joke sometimes, and people get like mad.
If I grabbed my dad's ass, he'd fight me. Like if my dad would fight me, he doesn't kid around like that.
No, they don't fuck around. One time, my dad tried to fight me because I towel whipped my mom.
You whipped her with a towel.
Yeah, I got out of the bathroom and he had a towel and he fucking towel whipped me in the face.
Oh,
hit me in the fucking face as soon as I opened the door.
So you attacked.
So
your mom.
I grabbed the fucking towel and started chasing him, and we started 69. No, and
I settled it like men do.
And he fucking hid behind my mom. Like, it was fun. It was a nice moment. Yeah. We never fuck around like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, Joan, my mom, I was like, you better fucking move. I'm going to do this. You better get out of the way. Man. She was like, I'm not going to move. And I fucking did it. And I'm normally terrible at towel whipping.
And you were just like...
For a high school bully, that's one of my weaknesses. As a bully, I was always terrible at towel whipping.
And out of nowhere, you just Indiana Jones'd your mom?
Perfect fucking whip crack, dude, right there. And my dad switched from fun dad... Like, he treated me like I wasn't his son. He treated me like just some random dude. He got in my fucking face and was like, you fucking pussy. You want to fucking hit your mother, you fucking soft bitch? It was like, oh, God.
Oh, my, you guys were like two strangers at a bus stop?
My mom cried.
Did she
really?
It
was that fucking...
That was how hard the whip was?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She cried from that, and then my dad tried to fight me And he lost his shit. It was crazy.
God. What was the physical interact? Did you just block him off or like?
Yeah, I was fucking just shelled up, dude. I covered up. Man. He had me by the fucking scruff of my.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to see your dad jack you up.
Yeah, he's tried to fight me a couple times over nothing. Like one time he was talking to me. It was me and my girlfriend were in the kitchen with him, and he was telling me that I need to sell my car. And I was like, Dad, I'm not going to get shit for that. And he was like, oh, yeah? You're going to get that? And I was like, Dad, I fucking sell cars. Yeah. Like, I know what that's going to sell for. I've looked it up. And I was like, I sell cars. You sell fucking... I made fun of what he does for a living. Yeah. He fucking freaked out and tried to fight me in front of my girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
And then, like, 10 minutes later, he came back and was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was... So the 69-year dad thing, that was a...
He didn't like it.
Fuck no.
And he called you the next day to tell you that.
Called me the next day and said, he was like, well, first time he called me, I was like, if this is about you giving me stand-up advice, because after the show, I was fucking hammered after the show. And he came up and was like, that show fucking sucked.
That sucks.
And he was like, that really sucked. And then he just left. And I was like, oh, my mom didn't talk to me.
Oh. That's the double dagger. That's like the small dagger in the back, dude. The mom's silence.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, I knew what I was doing. Like, I knew seeing a guy up there talking to his dad about 69 with him and then screaming at his mom, like, shut the fuck up, Mom, when she yelled no. I knew it was fucking funny. Like, if I saw someone else do it, I'd be howling and, like, crying, laughing. But I did it. And so he was upset. He called me the next day and was like, right when I answered the phone, I was like, if this is about stand-up, I'm not going to fucking talk to you. I don't want to hear your fucking advice on stand-up. And he was like, all right. So I hung up.
I think I was there when you hung up on him, actually.
And like 20 minutes later, I called him and I was like, all right, what the fuck?
What do you want?
What is it? And he was like, I don't know. You tell me. What do you think about that show? I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, it sucked, I know, but that joke's not that bad. I was like, it's a good joke. You got to give it a chance. And, yeah, he was just like, why can't you be like the other guys? Why can't you do stand-up like the other? Everybody else was having fun, telling stories and jokes. You're up there talking about... I don't even want to say what you were talking about. But, yeah, that's the...
That's a tough one. It's a tough call to field from the dad.
Yeah, that's anytime. But then Tommy, I was with Tommy Pope, and he just laid some decent... He was like, if your parents like your stand-up, chances are you fucking suck.
It's true.
And I was like, all right, nice.
That is true, though.
Yeah, it is true.
Unless you have, like, super cool parents, in which case, usually they turn out pretty weird. You know what I mean? If your parents are too cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, 69 to me is hilarious. It's like, your dad's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
So
if my dad understood why that was funny, that would be odd. He did the right thing. He wouldn't
be able to make a living.
He was doing the right thing. That's funny. Yeah, he'd be doing a fucking podcast right now.
Yeah, exactly. Your dad's probably potting right now. His podcast is probably sick. The Phil Gillis Experience.
So fucking good.
Trained by night, Phil Gillis by night.
All day. Phil Gillis Experience would be so... He'd just be sitting there talking about lines of, like, Arizona State versus fucking San Diego State.
Oh, my God. That'd be awesome.
San Diego State's getting 30. That's a good take. That's
God,
all his...
Phil's picks.
We should call him for his Stone Cold Blocks.
That's not bad. It's a
nice little bit we could throw in here.
Hell yeah.
A little sports bit.
Dude, I love it.
See who he's taking the week every Sunday.
Then check him, call him, be like, yo, bro.
Yeah, you were wrong.
You had a couple dogs this week. Sent a couple dogs to the track.
Yeah, we should also call my cousin Frankie.
Yeah.
Ask him about Notre Dame.
Get him
see
fired
what he thinks
up.
about what the Irish are doing in football.
Shit.
Because that guy is a monster. He wore a fucking Purdue windbreaker to his brother's wedding.
Damn.
Full fucking windbreaker.
Damn.
Windbreaker suit to his brother's wedding.
What an athlete.
Oh, that was another fucking bomb I took. So my cousin Jeff got married, and he was like, you want to do a little stand-up at the reception?
Ooh.
Stand-up at the fucking reception. I was like, all right, let me know.
Shit.
No planning at all.
How long did you do?
Oh, I did what happened was I showed up late to the reception. Like, I was real late. So I was like, all right, good. I fucking missed that doing stand-up at his wedding. I missed that. So right when I walk in, they're like, oh, he's here. Shane, why don't you come up? I walked in right during the speeches and all that shit. It's like, why don't you come up here and do a couple minutes of stand-up?
That sucks.
And my cousin's wife was pretty nice. Like, she's a good person. What the fuck are you up to? Taking your chicken out of the oven? Yeah. Now I got to tell this story to no one? So I walked in. This is fucking weird. Yeah, it kind of is. All right. So she's like a nice person. So all her side of the family was like real quiet and nice. And my side is a bunch of fucking idiots. So I didn't do stand-up. I kind of just roasted Jeff and his brothers. Really just the guy in the windbreaker, Frankie. I kind of just made fun of him for 10 minutes. And he has a dead front tooth. He lifts every day, and he dropped a fucking weight on his tooth and cracked his fucking. He has a brown front tooth. So I was like, hopefully, your marriage lasts forever, and your love is undying, much like Frankie's front tooth.
How was it received?
Not well. Frankie's mom, my aunt, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, all right, that's it for me, guys. You ever 69, you're fucking dead?
Oh, God. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That would have been a sick closer.
Jesus Christ.
No, that wasn't good. That was one where like 3 people came up to me afterwards. And were like, that was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like where just the 3 people that watched the bomb, they were like, that was fucking hilarious.
It's got to be interesting, though, to see, you know? If you're just sitting there and you just out of nowhere at a wedding, some guy just comes up and berates your cousins. It's probably like, this is hilarious. But yeah, some people don't like that.
No, fuck. They did that to me at my sister's wedding.
They made you go up and do it?
Yeah, they were like, why don't you say something? So I went up, and she married an Egyptian, so it was like an Egyptian mass we had right before so I got to make fun of that. That was easy.
That's pretty fun.
Because they're like, blah, 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 blah. They do that the whole fucking time.
There's just like the all-seeing eye everywhere.
Yeah, they worship hawks and cats and shit.
And weird animal deer man hybrids and shit.
It was fucking nuts. But I made fun of that for a second, and then people were like, you gotta stop. I was like, all right. And then what I was going to say about my sister sounded nice in my head, but I ended up being like, she's the only one that's not a piece of shit. My family, my other sister's standing there like, what the fuck, dude? And then I got choked up. No one
you're just rolling around doing family parties, getting your ass kicked. It's like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't get choked out.
Oh,
I got choked up. Like I started crying.
Oh man!
But not like no one knew I was. Okay. So all I said was I was like, Kate's a good sister.
Oh man!
Like because I was getting choked up, I couldn't really talk. Like
yeah.
It's one of those things where like if you say it, then you're gonna cry.
Yeah.
So, like, in my head, I was like, all right, this will sound good. And then I started to say it, and I was like, oh. Like, well, Kate's always a good sister. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm fucking over 2 on wedding speeches.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
I look forward to being able to do my wedding speech.
Dude, just got a text from John McKeever.
Oh, my God.
Big deal.
That's a hot text.
That's the hottest text you can get. If you get a text from John McKeever, you made it. John McKeever is the hottest, best comic in Philadelphia.
Scorching hot. Copy that text and send it to me. I want it in my phone, too.
All right, I'll tell you what he said. He said, LOL.
Oh, man.
Nice. That's a big LOL text.
That's a heavy LOL.
No, I mean, he said, ha, ha, ha. He'd probably be mad if I said he said LOL.
He put LOLZ?
I mean, he'd be mad that we were talking about him anyway.
Nah.
So that's funny. Yeah, if he's going to hear this and hear us say he's the best comic in Philly.
You fucking weirdos.
Like, what the fuck was that? Take that down.
Dude, I fucking hate you. Yeah, that is true what Pope was saying, man. If your parents love your comedy, quit. I don't know. Just, I don't know. That's not totally true.
Yeah, definitely not quit.
Don't quit.
But
Never quit.
I feel like
it holds weight. No, it does. If they love everything you do, it's like...
Yeah, I think your parents start to like you when you're in a fucking theater.
Yeah.
And you can bring them to the show.
It's got to suck to like make a kid and all of a sudden you're just like...
Now you're sitting at the Midtown Arts Center in
like,
Harrisburg and he's up there man. Like, I would come in my dad's mouth.
They had such high hopes. Yeah, my mother's cried twice via Twitter and one time over a clip of stand-up. But I basically, I used to, I thought it was funny for a while to tweet like aggressively homoerotic stuff to The Rock. And the tweet that
I gotta cut you off for a second. You are the weirdest fucking guy on.
I am not, dude. I'm so normal.
Right, go ahead.
I'm so normal.
All right, so this guy's tweeting gay shit at The Rock
daily.
And you didn't tell anyone you're
no,
just
it was
doing
just me,
this.
just for myself.
Oh,
just
God.
it was I was just entertaining myself at work, and so the tweet that got my mom fired up was it was like, sometimes when I'm jerking off, I wonder if The Rock jerks off too, and then I come so hard. That was a tweet. Cum spelled C-U-M too, so it's 10 times more disgusting. And my mom found it. And she just called my dad. So I'm just at work. My dad calls me. He's like, "Hey, what's this business on the internet you're doing?" I'm like, "What?" He said, "You're tweeting. You're sending these tweets out about it. It's disgusting. You should be on Megan's Law." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "Oh, the one about The Rock?" He's like, "Yeah, that's gross. That's disgusting. You're sick. Your mother's." I'm like, "All right, I'll take it down." She's like, "Yeah, you better do that."
Your mom's on Twitter?
My mom every now and again just like will just Google me, I think, or just like click a link. Oh no, I had updated a website, so I had a live Twitter feed on my website. So my mom, being was like, "Oh, let me see what my son's doing." Clicked on my website, and it was just like, "I come so hard for The Rock," and she was like, "Ah."
Oh my God.
She's a sweet woman, and I never should have subjected her to that. At first, I wanted to be like, "Whatever, Dad. No, I'm not deleting it." And then I'm like, I probably could spare the gay Rock tweets from my mom. That's not asking much. So I deleted it, and I've watched myself ever since.
Did The Rock ever get back to you?
DM me.
You slid into your DMs, dude.
He's like, "Yo, I'm at the hotel in Orlando. Come through."
That's fucking nice.
Heard you got those Jack's arms when it comes to jerking off. Those Robo arms.
Yeah,
I think The Rock's a douche, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like him very much.
Yeah.
I didn't even like him in the WWF.
Who were you pulling for versus The Rock?
I remember when Mankind fought him. I was a big Mankind
You're a
guy.
Mankind fan?
Fuck yeah. He always lost.
He was an underdog.
And he was always like doing crazy shit. Hell in a Cell versus Undertaker.
Dude, Mankind's cool. Oh, that was a hard fart. That spiked the mic. I'm looking at that. I'm like a ghost hunter right now looking at these wave files. That was a hard fart right there. Whew, that was a...
Yeah, that's what this podcast is.
It's just farts.
Talking about Hell in a Cell versus Undertaker, and then you fart to the microphone and then put it back up to your face. Can't believe you did that, dude.
I did not fart. I will say that fart was not mine.
Yeah,
that is a fun game, though. Whose fart was what?
That was your fart.
That was not my fart. I think I was talking while you farted.
You're talking and fart at the same time?
How can I put a mic to my mouth and my ass at the same time?
All right.
Though I could have another mic, one for my ass. We don't know.
Hell yeah.
That was a sick fart. I'm so glad you did that.
Dude, this podcast is taking off.
Episode
1, these people can't get enough of this.
Yeah, this literally, if you're on your way to work right now, you're probably questioning everything. Like, why did I choose what I chose? I could be in a house around a poker table right now farting into a microphone.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fun, I'm not going to lie.
I think my dad will listen to this. Actually, you know what's nice? My dad, there's no way he's going to know how to fucking get a hold of this.
How's your mom with computers? She might hook him up. He's going to listen. He's going to want to hear himself.
Yeah,
it's human nature. But sometimes you just fast forward to the part you're on. You're like, all right, well, fuck it. He'll probably listen to the whole thing, honestly.
I'll listen to that, and then I'll tell this story because he's going to want to hear this one because I don't think he knows. So every year in from 6th through 9th grade, my dad would take me and 10 of my friends out to Notre Dame to watch their fucking spring game. It's just a scrimmage in April, and he would bring 10 of us out in a fucking huge van. What are they called? I don't even know.
Not conversion vans. Like a 15-seater van.
Huge rows and rows of
like
seats.
an Econoline or whatever.
And he would bring these kids, and we were all in this year was the 7th grade. So we all just figured out how to fucking beat off.
That's sick.
And that was
7th grade.
Yeah, around 7th.
Shout out to me in 5th grade.
Really?
Whew, yeah.
Did you finish in 5th grade?
I used to pee. I used to stand up and pee.
Everybody grabbed their dick in 5th grade.
No. I'm saying I used to masturbate, have a a non-climax. Or it
Yeah,
was
of course.
a climax, though. But I wouldn't ejaculate. I'd pee.
So you squirted.
I squirted, yeah.
You were a
I would
squirter.
do it on the toilet and stand up, and when I was done, and pee into the bathtub and pretend I was coming.
Dude, you were the weirdest fucking guy on earth.
I was 10 years old.
But then again, I am about to tell that story, so
Let me get my laptop power cord.
this is a little
Go on.
weirder. No, I'm not going to tell a story to no one.
Well, just do it.
Good sales pitch, man. No, I'm not going to do
Let me
that.
go take a break
We'll
then.
just do it.
Well, dude,
All
we're
right.
going to take a 2-second. Well,
Yeah,
you're not
they
even going
won't-
to
they
feel
won't
this
even
break.
notice it.
You won't even feel this break. Back from the break.
That was a very quick break.
Yeah, you guys didn't even notice, did you?
No, they didn't. But yeah, I thought better. I'm not going to tell that story.
It's a good idea.
Just in case this podcast fucking sucks.
Yeah. But it's
if it-
best, not to spill the beans on yourself.
If it does suck, then I tell a horrible story about me and my buddies
Doing what little buddies do.
coming of age story.
Yeah, it's a coming of age tale about young boys with
And-
one old man.
and an old man trapped in the eye of the boy storm,
Storming the boys'
a
hormones.
boy hurricane trapping an old man.
A little bit of a teaser for you guys to stay tuned. Plus, we're at 30 minutes anyway, and that's plenty.
You've had enough of Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
Yeah.
Now prepare yourself for the first ever shitcast.
Enjoy this. Goodbye.
Wait,
What?
let's fucking tell them what a shitcast is.
Oh. The shitcast. The shitcast actually is just me trying, and a guest if anyone wants to do it with me.
And once again, this is the weirdest fucking dude on earth, Matt McCusker.
No, this is a very.
Tell him what you've been up to.
This is my little brainchild
He's been
right
doing
now.
this shit for no reason.
No, yeah, I
There
have.
was no fucking
Yes, there wa-
podcast.
dude.
This fucking psycho has been going down to Home Depots and bothering dudes while they shit. All right, tell them what you're doing.
So I was trying to interview people live while they're taking a shit and see if I could get people to talk to me while they're taking a dump.
Perfectly reasonable shit.
And it wasn't no reason. I was going to use it eventually. I didn't know what for. Something just told me to do this. So I figured I would, try to get people to talk about stuff in like an anonymous setting when they're relaxed and taking a dump. And it feels more like a sexual come on.
Yeah.
So people are very uncomfortable, but I won't stop. I will get the answers out of Americans while they relieve themselves. That's it. That's the shitcast.
Yeah.
So
That's
enjoy.
the shitcast, and that was Matt and Shane's secret podcast. That was the pilot episode.
Yep.
So let us know what you think. And
Oh, that was not me. I'm talking
we're
right now.
jumping the scales,
there's no
baby.
Way, there's no way I could have farted
all right,
with that
that
mic
one
in my
was
mouth.
me, but the first one was you.
That definitely wasn't either.
Ew. All right, that's it.
All right, thank you. See it. Hey man, I'm doing a podcast where I interview people while they take shits. Do you want to be on it? Dead serious. I'm a local comedian. Just kind of want to reach out to people while they're shitting and shoot the breeze with them. It's totally anonymous. You can say whatever you want.
Nah, that's all right.
You don't want to be on it? Shitting pretty hard there. I'll let you go.